as we both know, a lot of technicians, very talented. I know that a lot of it, people would say, well, it has to do with marketing, branding your name, things like that. You could be the best technician in backwoods Louisiana, but if no one knows you're there, you know, it's not doing you any good. What advice would you give our members or just anyone in our industry in regards to striving to brand themselves?
I think I agree with you. Branding is really important. I think marketing is probably 90% of the equation. But when you market, for example, McDonald's, it's food chain that, you know, maybe they are not the best food in the chain, but the best marketers, and they're number one. Mm-hmm. Okay? But when you are a personal service business, there's a difference between mass production laboratory versus unique, talented personal service corporation. That's what I was. I was charging for my time, my talent. You have to learn skills that they don't teach you anywhere. Right. And that skill is the mindset. You have to shift the way you think. If you hang around people that think like you, you're going to be just like them. You have to work on yourself, on your mind, not just the skill. But I do have offer for those people who want to change, not the ones that say they want to change. Right. Because it's not easy to change. Humans don't like to change. The only ones that like change is babies with wet diapers. That's all. Humans, they like the conformity, they like the way they are because they're familiar. So to change is a process. It doesn't go over a weekend seminar. It doesn't happen in 1 month. It's a process of a year, 2 year, 5 year plan. You have to think about long term. And so what we have this mentorship that we do, which is the Success Academy that we have. And what we teach principles of business, principles of thought process, principles of positive affirmations, visualizations, and different things that you need to become somebody that deserves the fee that you want to charge. Because right now you're not. You don't believe yourself. You can't. There is a block. Right. And there are supporters out there that you hang around with. They're going to support that it's impossible. You know? And so, like I said, when I watched Willie for a few days, I got bored and I said, I can do that too. It's the same thing. I knew I could charge as much as I want. Right. Just the other day, dentist called me, there's a patient who wants so-and-so, I think you're the right person. I showed up. He works with the lab who charges $200, $300, $400. Smile Design, she wants to do 2 crowns. By the time I finish talking to her and explain what I see, she wants to do 10. So I didn't have to sell anything, she sold it to herself. Mm-hmm. But the way I talked to her. And so now doctor is happy too, because he's gonna make, I explained to her my fees in addition to the doctor's fee. She said, what will be expense? Because the husband pays for it. I said, well, I'll tell you up front before we start. You're going to know exactly. So we're doing diagnostic wax at first. So she's going to pay $1,550 per tooth for something that she could pay $300 or $200 or maybe $400, some decent lab. He works with good labs. But she decided to go with me. Mm-hmm. She doesn't even know what I'm capable of. She knows, she thinks she knows, but she doesn't. But she was comfortable. Right. So it's not the matter if they have the money, but it's, do you see a value? And so that's how, and I always ask, and I have interviews with patients. Every time before they pay me, I say, why do you want to pay me? I just want to know, because I want to teach that to others. And that's one of the things, it's a mindset.
Very interesting.
How you talk to them, how to present yourself, because it's a personal.
Right.
It's not production.